Well, let me distinguish perhaps two parts of security. There is a part of security that had been very bad in Iraq over years, and I think this has tremendously improved. The security on the street, the security when you travel across the country. My predecessors were not allowed to travel. I was in Basra, in Erbil, in Najaf, in Karbala, without any problems. So this part is a clear improvement, and I think this is also important to pass this message back home, and we do this. The other part is the security based on October 7 and what has happened since that. Now, you know very well, there were difficult problems until 3-4 weeks ago. I'm particularly glad that at the moment we see a clear improvement also in that regard. And I think this is to a big extent thanks to the intensive work of the government here. We had bilateral discussions up to the Prime Minister in this regard, and we were reassured that there is a permanent discussion between him and the forces in question, but also with Iran and the neighbors. And you know very well there is a permanent flow of exchange. We welcome these efforts very much. They bear fruits, we see it. Yes, yeah. No, what I support is, and I do this very much, is that there has a debate been started. A debate between all actors, including military, because they are the experts, and intelligence on all sides. This is what the European Union would do in such a case at home. The political debate on the best way forward. So that is something I value very much. I am today not in a position to anticipate the outcome of these discussions. And this also, you're saying this yourself, this will also depend on the military and intelligence assessment by our member states, very clearly. I know there is a fundamental and principal readiness by all the member states to help Iraq not only economically, but also on the security path. And let me add, ISIS is one point, yes, but there are growing problems when it comes to anti-narcotics, to counter-terrorism of a different manner than Daesh and ISIS. And we have to work together on these phenomena as well. They are transnational, they are not inside Iraq. So we are in the beginning of this process. We work together with the government. You know, we have also a specific mission here, which is called advisory mission for civilian security sector reform, meaning to build up competent, strong police forces that can act against criminal gangs, can act against the trafficking of people, women, girls. You cannot imagine to which extent dirty things are going on there worldwide, and also of drugs. So we work together with the government, but this cooperation is still at the very beginning. Yes, welcoming. I did not welcome. I said I have taken note.
You have taken note.
Yeah. Let's remain. Yeah, I know, but I said what I said. Not because I do not believe in these elections, but there were announcements before and they didn't materialize. Let's be cautious, let's be objective, and let's be factual. On the first question, this verdict is very young and it's just a few days old. We are looking into this at the moment. I cannot tell you just right now what our position will be. We are analyzing this also with headquarters in Brussels, with members of the European Parliament. We are looking at this. It is clear that obviously we want to support Christians as we support any other religion in this country. It's not because we are Christians mostly ourselves, but it is very clear that we support religious minorities wherever they come from. But we have not yet a real clear opinion on this. I asked you for understanding, but I do not want to say something that at the end is not backed up by anybody else, and a real solid position.